Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am currently cutting some strawberries to put into my lunchbox to take on my trip. So I just got called for a 4-day. Do you want to know how many days that I was available for? I was available for 2 days. 2 days, and they just called me for a 4-day trip. So yes, they called me into 2 of my days off, which is annoying. But what's even more annoying is that literally right before they assigned me this, so I had in some aggressive bids, which just means you're bidding for something on the same day. So I had some bids in for two days. One was an ODAN, which just stands for on duty all night. It's when you take the last flight of the night to a city, you're layover for like 6 hours, and then you take the first flight of the next day back to Charlotte. So I had in a bid for that, and then I had in a bid for an Orange County trip. You work to Orange County, and then the next day you just did a double deadhead back to Charlotte. Easy, right? And I'm walking the dogs outside, and I'm like, well, I still hadn't gone on call. I was gonna go on call in like 10 minutes. So I was like, well, they'll probably just give me a 2-day anyway, so I might as well take these out and take the clinics. Why do I do that, guys? Like, I always do that to myself. I'm always like, they're not gonna screw me, and then they end up screwing me. So I literally took the bids out, and then like 10 minutes later, I get a notification that I've been assigned this trip, and I'm like, okay. And I look at it, and it's a 4-day. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? A 4-day? And the crazy thing is, I would have been able to hold the 2 trips that I took my bids out for, so I wouldn't have even gotten used into my 2 days off. Why do I do that? I'm always like, oh, never mind. Like, I'll just take the clicks. Not even that clicks matter, because Charlotte has been an absolute mess the last couple of days. Like right now, it's 12:40, and they are out of reserves, completely out of reserves for the day. Do you know how many more flights we have from 12:40 until 10 o'clock tonight? A ton. Even my trip right now, we're missing a person. So where are they gonna find this person? I don't know. Unfortunately, I live too far away from the airport to sit at home and hope that something happens. Watch me drive all the way to the airport, and then like my trip cancels because they can't find anybody to work the trip. But yeah, it's a mess. So I'm trying to come up with things to eat for the next 4 days, because I have meals for maybe 2 days. So that's what I'm working on right now. I have like 30 minutes till I need to leave to head to the airport. I'm going extra early because you guys watched my last video. I ended up being late because they short called me, and then there was traffic on the highway. So I'm not gonna be late today. We're not getting another late report. We're not doing it. But yeah, let me get this lunchbox figured out, and then we're gonna head to the airport for this 4-day trip that I really do not want to do, but it is what it is. All right, here's what I came up with for meals, and hopefully it's enough. I think it will be, but got chicken tacos and then toppings, so it'll be like taco salad kind of thing. Some pizza. So this right here is 4 meals. I've got some baked ziti and then a little bit more baked ziti. So those are all my hot meals. So that's 6. This can be a meal. That's 7. I've got a bunch of these little pancake things, so that could be breakfast. So that should be enough for 4 days. And then snacks, I have some strawberries, some pineapple, which I saw the TikTok hack where you like turn over your pineapple and it makes it more juicy. And I can tell y'all that it definitely works. So if you have seen that TikTok and you're wondering if it works, it totally does. If you haven't seen it, you take a pineapple, you take the top off, and then flip it over for 2 days, and then cut it open. So good. Anyways, have some bananas, which will probably go bad after today, so that stinks, and some almond butter to go with those. I've got a bunch of different types of trail mix, some guac and chips. I also have these little things I could eat for breakfast. They're blueberry biscuits. Got some veggie chips, bars, and these in case I want something sweet. I'm just gonna throw a couple of them in my bag. So we got lots of stuff. I think I did okay. So I probably won't have to buy food for the next 4 days, because these layovers are all super short. So I don't want to have to go out to get food if I don't have to. But yeah, there's our spread. I tried to get the dogs to go potty before I left for work, but they just wanted to sit in the sun. Honestly though, same guys. That looks really fun. Then I gave Ozzy his bone before I left. This is the only way he will not completely freak out when I pack my car with all my bags. Here was my lunch. It was kind of like a broccoli cheddar hot pocket type thing. I did get stuck in a little bit of traffic close to Charlotte, but it didn't make me late or anything. I just got to the employee parking lot. I have like 50 minutes till my sign in, so plenty of time because there was hardly any traffic other than that little bit. But they did find someone to do our trip with us, but they're only doing the first 2 of the 4 days. So I think tomorrow we end up laying over in Charleston tonight. The whole trip total is a 3-2-2-1. So it's not terrible. And I haven't even really looked at all the legs and where we're going. I just know it's a 3-2-2-1. But I guess tomorrow we're supposed to go from Charleston to Dallas and then Dallas to Raleigh. But the person that they put on the trip with us, they are not going to go with us to Raleigh. They are going to go to Charlotte. And so I guess they're going to get a Dallas crew member, or they're going to deadhead a Charlotte person out of Dallas. I don't really know what they're going to do. But we're going to be getting somebody new halfway through the trip. So there's that. I also feel like I should say, yes, they took 2 of my days away, but I can call and get them back. It'll just be later in the month. I don't know if I said that earlier or not. So if I didn't, there's clarification on that. It is annoying, yes, but honestly, it's just a minor inconvenience. I didn't have a whole lot planned on my days off. I was supposed to go to the dentist, but I am going to have to call and reschedule that, obviously, because I will not be anywhere near my dentist office to be able to do that. But yeah, it's really just a minor inconvenience, something that I got annoyed over, but it is what it is. Honestly, I tell myself with this job, there's a lot that I can't control, but I can control my attitude. So it'd be very easy for me to go in today and just be in a really bad mood and make everybody else in a really bad mood. But what's the point of that? You know, like, it is what it is. It's a minor inconvenience for me, but I'm not gonna affect that to everybody else. Now, my fuse might be a little bit shorter today than it normally is. My patience might be a little bit more thin, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Daily life is temporary. I'm sure there are other people who are having way worse days than I am at this moment. But anyways, let's go. I don't think there's a bus yet, but let's get my stuff together and go into the airport and get this 4-day started. They added a new snack to our first class snack basket. I'm honestly surprised they put this in there because all of our other snacks are super healthy. But look how brown my bananas got after 2 legs. So I ended up having to toss them because they were just too mushy and I can't do that. Ate my avocado and chips and then started my 11th book of the year called Our Missing Hearts by Celeste Ng. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I was a little off today. I don't know what was going on, but it took me a while to get into like the groove of flying today. But our 3rd leg, I was fine, but the first leg, I don't know, I was just off. I don't know if it was because I was like so tired from the LA trip, because I just got back from that last night, like late last night. I don't know if that was just like messing with me, if it was just, I don't know. But yeah, it started off, I was just off, and then it slowly got better as the day went on. But yeah, it was a weird day. But also something on the plane like was really driving my allergies nuts. Like I kept sneezing, my nose is all stuffy now, so I'm like, this is fun. So hopefully I can sleep it off, because I don't know what was going on with that. But anyways, it is almost 1 a.m. so I am pretty tired. So I'm about to get in the bed and we'll see what time I get up in the morning. If I get up at a decent time, I'll probably try to go to the gym. I was hoping we'd be close to the beach in Charleston, but we are not, because I would have gone and walked on the beach in the morning, but we're not. And I'm not gonna Uber out there. It's not long enough to do all that. I completely forgot that my brother just moved here for dental school. He moved in like, what's today? Monday. He moved in like 4 days ago. Somewhere in Charleston. I'm not really sure like where, how close he is to me, but I'm not even gonna text him because I doubt it would work out for me to see him. I did text another friend of mine that lives here to see if she could do brunch, but she's working tomorrow morning, so that won't work. So right now the plan is to get sleep as much as I can. Maybe go to the gym. I don't know. we'll see how I feel in the morning, especially with this like stuffy nose thing. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, let me get out of this uniform, take my makeup off, call it a night. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow and feel more like myself, because today was like just so weird. But yeah, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of 4. Good morning, it is day 2. My nose is as stuffy this morning, so that's good. But last night, the guy that was working the desk told us that we get complimentary breakfast. So I'm gonna go downstairs and see like what that is. Also, I didn't bring my coffee this trip because I only had enough for like 1.5 cups, and that container is so big, it would have just taken up way too much room, and I had a ton of food, so I need to see about getting coffee. So we're gonna go try and figure all that stuff out really quickly to start the day. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the gym or not. We'll see. I might just come back up and do my devotions for the day. We'll see, but let's see what this breakfast is. I didn't really know what to expect with the breakfast, but this hotel delivered. I had biscuits and gravy, potatoes, yogurt, and then of course my coffee. Went back to the room and did my devotion for the day. You guys, Judges is such an insane book. It is wild. Then convinced myself to go to the gym, get it over with, right? So I did some weights and then the elliptical. Went back to the room, put some Celsius in my water to give me extra energy because I needed all the energy I could get for this trip, and then put on my uniform, got ready to go catch the van. I went into the little club room and got some snacks before we caught the van. The rest of my legs this trip had meals, so this was the first class options. We had to switch gates in Dallas, so took the Skylink. I bought a new ice packet thing for my lunchbox to keep all my food cold, and then none of my hot meals sounded good to me, so I ate strawberries for dinner. It is 10:40. We just got to the hotel. I am wiped out. When I work out in the morning, it makes me so tired. So today I was struggling. So I'm about to just change out of this uniform, wash my face, and go to bed because tomorrow is our longest day. So I need to make sure I have enough rest for our long day tomorrow. And it's long because we have a 3-hour sit in the middle of the day, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. We are halfway done with our trip. Only 3 more legs to go. Once we get through our long day tomorrow, our last day is only 1 leg, should be fine. A morning flight out of Vegas. Usually those are pretty chill. So hopefully tomorrow goes smoothly and our last day goes smoothly. I'm so used to 3 days that I'm kind of like, tomorrow's go home day, but it's not go home day. All right, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Good morning, it is day 3 of 4. I have about 40 minutes till van time, so I have plenty of time and I'm pretty much ready. I just need to finish up packing up my suitcase. But other than that, I am ready for the morning. I forgot to tell you this yesterday, I think, but so originally we had a girl that they called for this trip and it was only a 2-day for her. And I also can't remember if I told you that another one of my crew members, they called her into 3 days off. So it was just a mess, you guys. They called me into 2 days off, they called another girl into 3 days off, and then the other girl that they called, she had what they call a golden day, so they cannot use her into that day off. Usually when you've been on call for 6 days in a row, you would have a golden day because you can only work 6 days in a row. They cannot let you do 7 when you're on reserve. So they had to split the trip for her. So yesterday, after our first leg, she went back to Charlotte, and then we got a new crew member who's Dallas based. So anyways, our new crew member brought us all little muffins. Isn't that so sweet? So I'm gonna eat that for breakfast. But we end up losing her after our first leg this morning, so she's done in Dallas. And then we get another, I think they're deadheading someone from Charlotte to Dallas, and they're gonna work our Dallas to Vegas and then work back to Charlotte with us tomorrow. So we're getting 3 different position 3s, which I'm the one, so the position 3 is kind of supposed to assist me if I need any help, but I'm usually like pretty good up there by myself. So I've had 3 I will have 3 different position 3s up there with me. But anyways, I'm going to eat my muffin and then pack up. I'm gonna go downstairs. I don't know if I should try to order coffee like on the Starbucks app and just get at the airport, or they have a little cafe downstairs, so I might go downstairs and just see what kind of coffee they have and just buy it here. It might be easier than doing it at the airport, we'll see. But eat this muffin, pack up my stuff, and get day 3 of 4 started. I ended up just ordering coffee from the cafe in the hotel. I didn't want to risk it trying to do it at the airport, but here's a first. I dropped a glass cup in the galley and it broke and went everywhere, so we love that. I did some modules for work while we had our 3-hour sit, and then when I got to the gate, I didn't see our plane, so I looked up where it was, and look at this, it diverted to Austin. We love that. So while we sat there for hours, I ordered some french fries. So we timed out. Our departure time just kept getting pushed like further and further back until eventually our pilots timed out, and then the new pilots that they put on the trip, they were getting in so late that we timed out. So we are laying over in Dallas tonight. But honestly, if we would have just worked our flight to Vegas, we would have been done like 2 hours ago. So it would have worked out better for us to have just done our original trip. Obviously, with all the delays, the fact that we went illegal is better because I would still, like, the latest delay that they gave us was 9:12. It's 9:24. We still would have been legal for that. It's 9:18 right now, so we would have just now been like finishing up boarding and about to leave, and then have to work like a 2.5-hour flight. So we all would have been so tired because we sat in that airport for 7 hours waiting to see what our fate was for today. But honestly, I'll take it because tomorrow all we have to do is deadhead to Charlotte, and it's a quicker flight. So we're gonna be getting in like I think like 3 hours earlier. And if we would have gone tonight, then our minimum rest was screwed up because we have to have 10 hours, like a 10-hour layover, and before we timed out, we're already at, with the delays, like an 8-hour rest. So they either would have taken us off of our flight to Charlotte in the morning, or they would have just delayed it 2 hours to give us our rest. So we would have been getting back really, really late tomorrow. So this honestly works out a little bit better for us because now I think I get in at like 1 o'clock instead of, if we would have been delayed tomorrow, it'd probably be like 7 or 8 in the evening. So that's nice because at least I'm getting a little bit of time back that they took from me. Which I did call this morning, I don't know if I told you guys, and got my 2 days off. So my family's having a Mother's and Father's Day party for my grandparents because a lot of people in my family are going to Israel in a couple weeks, so they're going to be gone during Father's Day. So, and then we had stuff going on, so we couldn't celebrate Mother's Day. So we're going to be celebrating that on Saturday. And originally I was supposed to be on call, but now I will be able to celebrate that because that was one of my days off. So we love that. But I'm going to finish washing my face and then do my little devotion because I did not do that this morning, and then call it a night because I am tired, and then just one leg home tomorrow, guys, to finish this board day that feels like it has been 2 weeks long already. I am ready to be home. It is go home day, thank goodness, because my energy level is so down. I am so drained because technically this is day 6 of 6 for me because they called me for a 2-day before this 4-day. So I am so tired. I'm just drained, and honestly I'm so thankful that I'm just deadheading today because if I would have had to work a flight from Vegas to Charlotte where I was serving breakfast and doing pre-departures and dealing with 20 people, that would have been a lot for me. Because when I tell you, I just like, this is what is left after 6 days. Oh, that would have been a battle, but yeah. We have one leg, guys. We're just deadheading from Dallas to Charlotte. Looks like everything's gonna go smoothly with that as of right now. So that's good. I am packed up. I just need to like put all my bags together. I'm gonna go down, meet the crew at the van, and I think I'm gonna pre-order some Starbucks at the airport because I need my coffee, y'all. But let's go home. There was a Starbucks right next to our gate, so I pre-ordered some coffee and a breakfast sandwich and ate that in my little window seat right next to the wing. Love it. That plane was so hot. And my car is so hot. I'm like having a heat stroke, y'all. It is summer. Oh my gosh. But I just got to my car. It's 12:45. I originally wasn't supposed to be done today till like 3:45, so I'm gonna be getting home before I was even supposed to land. So that's a nice little gift we got from rescheduling. But I am so ready for these 3 days off. I am so tired. After the 3 days though, I'm only good for 2 days, even though I do have another flex day, so they could call me into another day off. But that'll be the last opportunity they have this month to do that, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I have my 2 days, and then I'll be off for another 3 days, and then I think I have a 6-day stretch, which will probably be rough. And then I have like 6 days off for a bachelorette thing that I'm going to be doing. So we got a lot coming up these next couple days. But let's get home, go see Ozzy. He's probably like, where are you? Because I haven't done a 4-day in a long time. So let's go check on little Oz.
Hi! Should we let Shiloh out too? Hi, Sai! Alright, go this way. Hey, John! I know. Hey! I missed you. Hi, Sai! That deck is hot, be careful.
So far, my first 2 trips of the summer have had crazy severe delays. So that's fun. Hopefully that's not a trend for the rest of the summer, because that will call for a long summer. I am still planning on doing a summer travel tips video, but you guys have been watching my videos. I have not had time to do that yet. Hopefully I can do that these next couple of days off and get that posted for you guys. But yeah, as always, any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.